streaming, and I'm gonna start just singing DMCA music.
Don't.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that to you.
And then I'm
Yeah,
gonna turn Pokemon radio.
you're not big enough yet. I have to wait till you're. I have to wait till it would really affect you. Yeah, everything like 50,000 years, just start blasting DMCA music.
You don't
Get
get.
you banned and completely obliterated.
Sadly, they just mute that part of the stream. At least that's how it works on Twitch. I don't know what they do here.
I think you get copyright strike here, and after a certain amount of copyright strikes, you get your channel just gets obliterated.
That is crazy. You really must love coming to Nugget Bridge. What can I say? I'm a Nugget Nelson.
I can say that.
We're starting off the stream good.
Yeah, we are.
Carter, what's your favorite breakfast food?
Okay. I kind of make a cheat comment and say something, you know, something silly, not silly, kind of cheaty. I want to say, part of me wants to say, chicken and waffles, but that's not really true. I enjoy just like a full American breakfast. I'm talking bacon, sausage, biscuits. No, not full American breakfast, full Southern breakfast. Um, biscuits and gravy, white biscuit gravy, sausage, thick cut bacon, unsalted ham, or salted ham if I'm in the mood. I'm not super big on a lot of salty things. Like I buy like low sodium potato chips. I'm not that much into salt. But
Wow.
Scrambled eggs, hash brown casserole, um, wow, dude, like just like a full Southern breakfast, like just full everything, just going
Yeah.
out like it's Christmas.
Whenever I go to Cracker Barrel, I order the Country Boy breakfast, which is essentially one of every menu item. There's biscuits and gravy, biscuits without gravy but with jelly on the side. There's bacon. I think it's your choice of sausage or bacon, but there's also corned beef and hash. There are eggs. There's hash brown potatoes. It's pancakes, I'm pretty sure. There's apple slices and some grits. Maybe oatmeal. It might be your choice of grits or oatmeal.
I'm not super big into Cracker Barrel's biscuits.
I'm not
Um,
adding.
I just be in the mood for them. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they don't hit right. Leave it be.
It's a biscuit, so in my eyes, they're good biscuits, and they're biscuits that were just how biscuits were made. Like, sure, they're the wonderful, delicious ones, and then there's the ones that were made to be eaten on the road.
Exactly.
So I don't
And
mind.
Cracker Barrel, actually, with how that's what they're meant to be, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Which, like, if I'm looking for if I'm looking for a sit down enjoy for a good meal biscuit, I'm just not doing Cracker, which is fine.
I get that.
That's me, not me saying Cracker Barrel's bad. But Cracker Barrel's far from bad.
There are a
Like,
lot of people, especially
they're
northern people, that don't like it, so I think they might just
But-
suck northward.
But even when you take them to a Southern Cracker Barrel, they're like, "Oh, this is bad." It's like, no, man, this is delicious.
Yeah.
This is what true Southern food is.
Your country drawl's coming out.
Well, it's because I'm talking about the things I like. Like, oh my goodness, I don't know if I said it, but their hash brown casseroles stop. I really like their little like cornbread muffins. Those are really good.
I don't like the cornbread muffins very much, but I love their hash brown casserole.
Dude, anytime like I get breakfast and it's like a choice of two breakfast sides, I always get a double hash brown casserole. It's so good.
Yeah. I will eat any breakfast food. I don't think there's a breakfast food I've avoided eating. But what about your favorite?
Can I tell you?
Oh, go ahead.
Can I tell you what Soup said? Nothing bad, nothing.
Yeah,
nothing
go
like,
ahead.
You have posed me a question I wish not to speculate. However, my thoughts shall run as rampant as they want. I have no more iron to chain them down. Very poetic. He got really poetic with that question. Honestly, I'm
But he
quite
didn't answer.
impressed with that. He didn't answer. That's true. I'm gonna respond with that. Hey, cool, great, great thoughts. Didn't answer. It's not like it asked a weird question. It's just a normal question, man. It's a normal thing to ask. Oh, you named it Magic Man. That was nice of you. Oh wait, no, this isn't what I thought it was.
Would you What'd you think it was?
I thought it was Professor Oak. I thought you actually named your Pokemon.
It
No,
is.
this is Pokemon. Oh, this is Professor Oak? What
Yeah.
gen is this?
This is Gen 3.
Ah, I'm just so
Um,
used to this. This looks a lot like Rogue.
Emerald Rogue.
Like,
You're talking about Emerald Rogue, but that is actually in the same engine. Emerald Rogue is an intense modification of Pokemon Emerald. Pokemon Emerald predates Fire Red by less than a year, and they are in the same game engine.
I see.
So, Pokemon Generation 1 was released. Generation 2 was meant to be an expansion and the final titles of the series. Now, the success was unprecedented and insane, both domestic and overseas, even though the games were not very well translated back then. You wouldn't really notice it, especially in the English copies. They tried really hard for those, but apparently foreign ones can be pretty bad sometimes. And the American names are a little bit weird at points in the original gens. But they decided to continue. However, the way Pokemon were stored was really inefficient. So they made Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald as a soft reboot. Some Pokemon came back. Most Pokemon were gone, with no hope of returning yet. Then Fire Red and Leaf Green were made, because Red and Blue are still the original games. Red and Blue, the original games, are still the most popular games. So they essentially just remade them in Emerald's engine and made it so that the two games could trade together.
Huh.
So yeah, this looks like Emerald Rogue because it almost is.
Interesting.
What were you laughing at?
Super's answer. Conclusion I have come to. I have no clue, but this idea is going to irreversibly change how I see their interactions. I am proud of myself, and I am doing a good one.
I wonder what Caravan's thoughts are, because I don't think they have a very favorable opinion of either of us.
Oh, now I really want to know that. See, now I want to ask that question to them.
Go ahead.
But I don't know if I want to ask them that question, though.
Chat disconnected.
That's no good.
That I mean, it seems like we're good. 7:55 p.m. Stream is healthy. Stream health is excellent. Well, wasn't for a moment there. My analytics aren't working.
See, I've only got to where only one person's watching that.
What the heck? I'm refreshing this page. Okay, analytics are working. The stream health tab apparently doesn't work because it didn't report that my chat disconnected. Or possibly the entire stream.
I mean, I haven't seen anybody chat at all, but like,
well, that's still not an issue. That means that there's a bigger disconnect.
Yeah.
There have been people coming through according to analytics, though, so. It is insane to me that the Pokemon Company has doubles be the official format. But it's not just doubles, Carter. When you have your team of 6 and you go into a Pokemon tournament, that's fine. But when you go into the actual match, you leave 2 behind. You only bring 4 of your 6 Pokemon into the match.
Interesting.
In the games, there are really 2 classes of trainers that engage in double battles with you. Twins, and sometimes the evil team. Your power's out, but you're lurking? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Are you on the, I'm guessing you're on the East Coast. Unless there's some freak accident out in the middle of the Midwest, but...
Stay safe, East Coast.
True. Have you heard of those towns that are stranded?
Yeah, like completely just cut off. There's one town that is just gone, like completely just gone.
That's crazy. I did not hear enough about that hurricane for this kind of damage to be happening.
Yeah, it is insane how much like this stuff hasn't been getting reported. I'm just like waiting for it to get to my area because like I am, northern Alabama, pretty close.
Didn't it pass?
So, like, we've gotten a little bit, but like some, but not as much as like certain parts of East Tennessee.
Yeah, I think we're done.
Dang.
I think it's gone.
Until the next hurricane, because it is hurricane season, so until the next one.
Right.
Now I just got to worry about tornadoes and tornadoes.
I am like an hour south of the area of the U.S. that just does not get natural disasters. But unfortunately, I'm right at the edge of both hurricanes and tornadoes.
I'll be honest. I think my favorite part about living in the South and going to a Southern-based college is seeing who's from the North whenever like tornado season hits. Because we get our tornado warnings.
Yeah.
And people who are like born and raised in the South, we're kind of just like unfazed. Like, a common thing is like, sure, I haven't even gotten out of bed. It is 2 a.m. Why am I down here? I should have just stayed in bed. And so it's funny just to hear that. But like, and then you have the people who aren't from here just freaking out, like, oh my goodness, are we gonna be okay? Is everything gonna be fine? They're like, yeah, man, everything's chill.
Yeah.
And so I find it very fun to see like just the differences between the North and the South when it comes to, because like at the same time, anytime there's snow for us, we freak out. But like a Northerner would be like, dude, it's an inch of snow. We're fine.
An inch of snow down there would be crazy.
We had an inch of snow this last year.
Cool.
I don't know if you knew about it, but we had like crazy ice storms. Like my college got like our classes got shut down for like 2 weeks. We had to go like completely virtual.
I did not know.
Yeah, Alabama and Tennessee, we had crazy ice storms this past. It was like during during January and all that. So I mean, every region has their weather that they're like, dude, this is no big deal, and the ones they freak out about when the other region wouldn't. I think it's just fun.
Hello, Spidops.
Like, just different school.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So Spidops.
Spidops, what's your favorite breakfast food? We're talking about natural disasters, and I'd rather talk about food.
Food.
Well, uniquely enough, in this particular instance, some of the people affected by natural disasters do not have food.
And it's not fun.
No.
I know.
Drywall.
That's a good answer.
Pancakes. Drywall pancakes.
Sometimes I've had pancakes before that I thought were drywall.
You should have my mom's pancakes. They are incredible.
I've told you before, I'm just not a big pancake person.
Almond flour with blueberries.
I do love a good blueberry pancake, but at the same time, I'd much prefer like a blueberry waffle.
I'm not a big fan of waffles. I think they're fine. They're delicious. I don't knock anything, and I will eat anything, but
I think my biggest issue with pancakes is they're so easy to mess up. And like when they're good, they're really good, but when they're bad, they're really bad. And waffles, I mean, waffles are always good. They're very safe, just like, it's hard to mess up a waffle.
Trying to make a paradoxical rubbin that kept its evolutions has a split evil line. That's pretty cool, but wouldn't that work better as like a regional or a convergent? Because paradox Pokemon just don't evolve.
They're
Paradox Pokemon are from the most recent generation. They are story specific Pokemon that were... Okay. So, laying it out quick as possible. There was a magazine that talked about cryptid Pokemon that were supposedly from the past and the future. The scientist of the region, because like you talk to the professor at the beginning of each region, goes insane looking to make a time machine to visit these Pokemon. And at the bottom of a mysterious crater of their continent, find some crystals that they end up using as a power source to power a time machine to actually bring forth some of these Pokemon.
What is it? That's not Salamence. Roaring Moon.
Yeah, Roaring Moon.
That's one. Because it was based off Salamence, and that's why it was so simple.
Yes.
Okay, you've explained it to me this way.
Yeah.
I just had to get it wrong.
And they're not real, they're like imagination Pokemon. But from a design perspective, Paradox Pokemon follow two major elements. One, almost exclusively, their names are two words. So like Walking Wake, Iron Crown, things like that. Two, past Paradox Pokemon have odd number stats, while future Paradox Pokemon have even numbered stats. And I think there's a BST rule, but I could be wrong on that.
Interesting.
Yeah. The past ones are... What?
I love learning about new things.
Yeah, it's fun. The past Paradox Pokemon are often lauded for their designs, and the future Paradox Pokemon are often insulted for their designs. If you want an example, look up Donphan, Great Tusk,
I love Donphan.
and Iron Treads.
I love all of those Pokemon.
You like Iron Treads?
Yeah.
I don't hate him that much. There are worse examples for sure. Whew, what's up? Tyranitar and Iron Thorns.
Tyranitar.
You'll probably like him because of the Mecha Godzilla angle they went with him.
Oh yeah, I will. Iron Thorns. Not Iron Throne, VG3. Iron Thorns. Dude, I love that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look at paradoxical Pokemon, see if there's like a specific.
Honestly, part of it's also that all of the Iron Hands is pretty lame. The sound on this stream is not balanced at all. This is so loud. Right now, we are listening to the Pokemon Radio YouTube channel.
Let me just find on the page because like I clicked specifically Paradox. Paradox. Okay.
Oh, another
Screamtail's kind of cool.
Oh, Screamtail's pretty neat. Another weird thing about the Paradox Pokemon
Ooh.
is for some reason the future Pokemon, just for the most part, have 4 times weaknesses. Like, it's just happenstance, but like half of them have them.
Dude, these are I like these. Like Gray Tusk, I love. Screamtail looks super sick. Brute Bonnet actually looks pretty baller.
Yeah, Brute Bonnet.
Fluttermane, Slitherwings, Sandy Shocks is. I actually don't hate Sandy Shocks if I'm
Yeah.
being honest.
I
I
hated
think
it
it's
in the
kind of
first,
fun.
but the fact that he's got that like
I
iron
do
sand
know.
magnetized to him is pretty cool.
Yeah, like I love that little detail. Iron Treads, Iron Bundle, Iron Hands, Iron Jugless, Iron Moth, Iron Thorns, Frig. We already know how I feel about Excalibur.
Yeah,
Oh wait, no, that's not.
that's not.
Yeah, no, I love all these. Well, it's because it was right under the Paradox, and I didn't see it wasn't highlighted.
Yep. There's actually a couple more. There's Iron Crown and Roaring Moon, and then Koraidon and Miraidon. And then there's, wait, no, not Iron Crown.
Iron Valley.
That's the one.
Okay, I'm looking through. I just had to. I'm doing fine on page, so I'm having to scroll through.
There
Okay,
there are
let's
3
look
more
at these.
below those 2, but we're gonna handle these because they're right next to each other.
Roaring Moon, Iron Valley, Koraidon, Miradon, Walking Wake. Yeah, those are all really. I like all of these.
Hang on, I have a vent to say. So,
Okay.
for years, for the past, at the point of that game's release, 26 years, we have been asking to ride on Pokemon, and we got it in Generation 7, and it was pretty cool. And in Generation 9, at the start, depending on your version, you get Koraidon or Miraidon. They are not at full strength, so they can't battle, but you ride around on them. People said, why would I want to ride on Koraidon when I could ride around on the cool electric bike? What do you mean? We have been asking for the last 26 years to ride on a Pokemon, and you want to ride on an electric scooter? Where did you come from? Get out of here. You do not belong here. You are not one of us. What do you mean? It infuriates me because we went from, yes, let's ride on Pokemon to, ew, I don't want to ride on a Pokemon. What?
So I not a Paradox Pokemon, but a Pokemon I kind of really like how it looks. Duraludon and Archaludon.
Oh, Duraludon and Archaludon. Yeah, they're pretty cool.
I like that.
Some people don't like Archaludon because in a certain pose it looks like a staple remover.
I kind of like that. I think it's funky.
Yeah, I think it looks cool. Shoot, what was I about to say?
Okay, so we have
oh, there's also
Iron Valley, Miradon, Walking Wake, Iron Leaves.
there's Walking Wake Iron Leaves. Then there's Raging Bolt and who did he come with? Raging Bolt, Gouging Fire, and then there are 2 others that are future Paradox Pokemon that go along with them.
Okay, so the last 4 grouping is Gouging Fire, Raging Bolt, Iron Boulder, and Iron.
And what was the last one?
Iron Crown.
Yes, those are. Yeah, I think Iron Crown.
I like Gouging Fire. I like Iron Boulder. Iron Crown is cool. I don't know how I feel about Raging Bolt.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like him. You're not alone.
I want to not don't like him. Don't know how I feel. There is a difference.
So he's got some really cool stats. I like him competitively. And he's supposed to be like a lightning bolt coming from the sky, but he also reminds me of Tallnex from Horizon Zero Dawn, which is one of my favorite. Like, that's my personal favorite game of all time, aside from Pokemon.
See, you said Tallneck, and my brain filtered it to Longneck from Landfall Time.
Not quite.
Yeah, basically. The more I'm looking at it, the more I'm starting to like it. I think I like all of the Paradox Pokemon. I think they're all
That's impressive. I don't think I've met a single person that likes all of them yet. Now I have, but like,
they're all like gouging fire. Looks like a funky Tyrannosaurus, not Tyrannosaurus, Triceratops. That's the word I'm looking for.
yeah, not quite.
But even then, that's not a Triceratops. It's like the other big frill. I don't know, Doc. If it's got a frill, it's a Triceratops.
That's not a frill, but I know what you're talking about.
Crest, whatever. I know. I think they're all really fun.
I like most of them. Part of it's also why I like Pokemon that I'm very harsh on the future Paradox Pokemon, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm here to play a game where I'm catching magical animals out in the wilderness. Why is a robot here?
Dude, Koraidon is so cool. Like, that just... It is so beautiful.
It's really cool, too.
And then Mariah... Dude, these are all just baller designs. Iron Valiant, I think, is my least favorite. But I still like it.
Iron Valiant's your least favorite?
Yeah, like design-wise, I think it's my least favorite.
That's crazy, because that's like the uniter of all people.
Oh, really?
You're the first person that doesn't at
I'm
least
great.
like it. Oh, you might...
I
Okay.
know, I like it. I like it, it's just my least favorite.
It has a really cool in-battle animation where those kind of side hands of it plugs them together and it turns into a halberd.
That's like, it's an image, well, that's the image it's holding.
Ah.
I actually prefer it without the halberd. Like, I think the blade arms is way cooler.
I prefer the halberd. It's also not just based on Gallade and Gardevoir, it's based on Mega Gallade and Mega Gardevoir. A lot of these are based on Megas, which, you know, gives people hope. Oh, you might not know.
Like, we might get a Mega Cyclosaur.
So, in the days long past, a decade now, which is going to make a lot of people in chat feel old, Megas were added to Pokemon. Mega Evolutions. Fantastic.
Yeah,
they were.
my buddy, my baller Mega Garchomp.
Mega Garchomp is worse than normal Garchomp. He kind of lost out. But
No, you shut your mouth. I love his design.
no,
I
not,
talk
I'm not
about
saying
this
his
when I
design
first
is
make my-
worse. I'm saying he sucks. He loses
Oh no, I know. But
speed.
anytime I say I like something, it's always the design. Always
Okay.
immediately assume I'm talking about design.
I get that.
Because again, never played the game.
When I say they suck,
Respect.
assume that I'm talking about their game quality. Because there are very few Pokemon I dislike, and they are exclusively Wobbuffet, Mr. Mime, and his British cousin, and there's probably someone I'm forgetting. But that's it. I love every other Pokemon, or at least like.
Mr. Mime makes me uncomfortable.
I like Mime
It's
Jr.
just-
I don't like Mr. Mime.
It's just too human to me. I don't see a Pokemon when I look at that. I see a dude, and I just don't like that at all.
Yeah. Wobbuffet is actually just named after a comedian in real life because he's based on a comedian in real life.
It'd
It's-
be like that sometimes.
It's the sort of taking you out of the fantasy that really makes me hate those two Pokemon, especially.
And those really take out of the fantasy. Like that's not like I'm not trying to be like sarcastic when I answer like. legit.
Well, when he goes, Wobbuffet, all I can think of is hearing the clip of the guy he's based on doing something very similar in real life, and it's like, oh, that's right. This isn't an animal. This is just a joke.
This is just some dude.
Yeah. It sucks.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Like it's a bummer moment.
Oh. But yeah, Megas. Fantastic, excellent, wonderful. Everybody loved them. Generation 6 had 2 game sets. It had the new region, and it had a remake of Generation 3. that added more megas, and they were excellent. They were fantastic. And for some reason, they only gave them to Generation 1 and Generation 3 Pokemon. One Generation 2 Pokemon got a mega. 2 Generation 5 Pokemon, I want to say. Or 2 Generation 4. 1 Generation 5. Guess how many Generation 6 Pokemon got a mega?
Like 12.
0.
0?
Generation 6, the debut of Mega Evolutions, none of them had a Mega Evolution.
That is insane.
Yeah. Anyway, Megas were fantastic, wonderful. Generation 7 still had Megas. They didn't add any, but that's okay. But it was evil foreboding, because they were gone afterwards. Forever. Except, not forever. Generation 9 comes out, this very generation. What do we get? We get Roaring Moon. That looks like a Mega Salamence. That's a start. Then we get the other one that was also based on a Mega. I don't remember, but I just said it. Oh, yeah, Iron Valiant. And they're the two kings. Those are the two extra Paradox Pokemon. They have boosts that the other ones don't. And it's hopeful. And not just that, but there's a dark spot of the northeast side of the map. This is based on Spain. Up there will be France. Generation 6 was based on France. There are these magical crystals that power things, and then Generation 6 also had a super weapon that powered things and was powered off of a weird energy source. We're going back. And we did. And they're bringing back Megas.
I'm really happy for you.
I am really not looking forward to the game that's releasing, because it's possible that it's not. So, the trailer showed the building of Lumiose City, which is this crazy huge city in Generation 6. After the trailer dropped, all of the Nintendo of here, Nintendo of there, Pokemon Company US, Pokemon Company UK, all of them tweeted out, oops, accidentally used Mustport. All of them tweeted out, hey, come check out this game. Except, Nintendo of America tweeted out, set entirely within Lumiose City. Entirely within the city? What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by entirely within a specific city? Is
now,
insane.
It's a big enough city that's not my problem. My problem is, here I am playing the Magical Animals game, and the animals are inside the city. In Generation 8, there was a different Legends game, similar to this one that's coming out. Legends Arceus. You go back into the past before people liked Pokemon. And it will be, help, my sister was adventuring and got lost in the wilds. I think she might be in trouble. And you go, and she's getting attacked by a Pokemon in a remote location, and you have to save her.
Oh no.
If this is set entirely within a city, and it's like, help, there's an alpha Garchomp raging on, Main Street, I'm actually going to beat someone up.
I'm sorry to hear that.
If I have to play Inner City Park Ranger, I'm going to be so sad, because I just do that already. I could go be an Inner City Park Ranger. I don't want to be an Inner City Park Ranger. You know?
Yeah.
Now, that wording could be misleading, because in the other Legends game I talked about, it was, in a way, set entirely within one city. It had Monster Hunter locales that you went out to, but you otherwise stayed, within the main village area. However, this wouldn't be the first time that Nintendo of America, or at least an American person, leaked terrible news on the horizon. We didn't know about the Dexit happening, like the removal of Pokemon from the Pokedex, except from the English translator messing up, or perhaps warning us of doom. And this could be the same situation.
And it's that bad she disqualifies the doom. I'm not trying to be sarcastic.
Well, Generation 6 ruined the games once before by bringing in 3D models that were not good and make the games develop a lot slower without any real benefit. And also was the first, man, this kind of sucks Pokemon game. So it'd be kind of funny for it to happen again. But look at all the games prior. In almost all of them, you can't even catch Pokemon inside a city. And in the ones you can, it's almost exclusively with a fishing rod. And you're fishing in a body of water that leads out for the most part. Or you're fishing up pollution. Why would I... You know, I'm not here to play that. I'm here to play Pokemon! Yep. Like, if GTA was set in backwater Georgia, I don't think it'd be very interesting. Because that's not what you play GTA for, am I correct?
That's fair, that's fair. I don't know. I like playing Platinum. I think that's fun.
Platinum's very fun. Platinum is actually the game, the other Legends game that I was talking about is based on. So like you go back to that area but ancient, and it's really cool to see everything without all the bridges and things like that, and without people.
No people allowed.
It saddens me.
It saddens you.
Yeah.
I am sorry to hear that.
Me too. Anyway, tell me your thoughts about Platinum so far. How's that been going for you, you know?
I am loving it. I'll be honest. It is kind of annoying whenever I am grinding. And this perfect version of Platinum has some funky little guys that are level 70 or level 80 that outspeed my entire team, and sometimes it doesn't let me just immediately run away and my team gets wiped. It's not super fun whenever that happens.
It's called a skill issue.
But you know. Oh yeah, it totally.
Okay, so there is an item that you can purchase for pretty cheap. I don't know if you can purchase it right now, but you might be very close to it. That lets you run from encounters guaranteed. Like you just use it and they're gone.
I mean, what's the fun of that?
You're complaining about it.
Yeah, because I want something to complain about. Because this game is amazing. I gotta find something to complain about.
When does Oddish evolve? Oddish, Geodude, and Ekans. Also, hello, Koi Cat. I don't know if you heard me. Or I don't know if I said it.
You did say it.
Oh, sweet. How's your day been? Oddish evolves at level 21, so we can just get that knocked out of the way. Geodude. Level 25. Ekans. Level 22. Ooh, this batch is almost done grinding. The music in Platinum is also stellar. Oddish is great. Facts. Brah. I really like Blossom. I remember watching Pokemon the movie 2000 as a kid, and that pre-cartoon comes on, and all those Blossoms were dancing. I really liked it in that, and I'm not sure why, because on rewatches I do not like it. But I liked it as a kid. Not the movie. I love the movie even on rewatches. I remember as a kid, Blossom's also great, super cute. Facts. They also give it Quiver Dance, didn't they? Or am I crazy? No, they... Yes, I think so. I remember as a kid trying really hard to get a Sunstone in the bug catching contest. I like your funny words, Magic Man.
Oh, Flack, I also engaged with 35 people underground and caught spirits.
Did you?
I did. True story.
Wild. I'm glad you took my DS without telling me and did that.
I asked if I could.
No,
earlier,
I'm
and
joking.
you
I'm
looked at
joking. Magic Man cast may
Listen,
spell facts.
Mom said it was my turn on the DS.
Cody, get on in here. Gloom is your favorite pug Pokemon?
Wait, there are pug Pokemon? I need pug Pokemon.
It's so... Oh, that's what you mean. It's so ugly, but in a good way.
Yeah, that's pugs.
I can give you that.
I love pugs.
Internet is questionable at this time?
Dirty.
Ah. Koi Cat and Cody, what are your favorite breakfast foods? Oh, hang on. Fire Red Pokemon. There we go. French toast? Not even a debate? You're a fan of French toast then?
The man knows what he likes. What can you say?
Go east. Bill and get the blue. Okay, that's done. Meowth. Into Persian. We'll also have to train Abra at some point. Bland cereal, Cheerios is your love. You know?
Ain't nothing wrong with the bowl of Cheerios.
True.
Heart healthy. Gotta love stuff that lowers your cholesterol. That's a big problem nowadays. This is not me being sarcastic. I am being serious.
I didn't think you were. I would hope you
Well,
would not be sarcastic with health issues.
Well, I'm worried because the voice I realized I had, and if I delivered that line, could have come across as sarcastic.
Cinnamon makes the best breakfast food. I don't entirely agree. If you're talking about from like an addendum to taste, I would honestly still say butter. I would throw butter on more things than cinnamon. And I think anything that you would throw cinnamon on, you would probably also throw butter on. I don't know if I'd throw either on eggs, but you know what? I'm a weird guy. I would throw either on eggs.
A good buttered egg is amazing.
I've never had buttered eggs, so you know what? That might be what I have for breakfast tomorrow.
Like a good like fluffy scrambled eggs with a little bit of butter that just dude, it's so good. Like a sprinkling of salt on top of the butter, it's delicious.
What if you had salted butter?
Salted butter? It's still not, to me, I think I need that little bit of extra salt. I just want to put as much salt.
Oh wait, this is the wrong Pokemon for an Oddish.
Salted butter, I get it, it's just not salty enough when I'm craving salt. I got that.
Wonder Bread and cinnamon is the ultimate childhood breakfast. I never had either for breakfast. French toast was exclusively something I got at school sometimes.
We used to make hot dog French toast. Like we take old stale hot dog buns, split those open, butter them, and do that. Because we were poor.
I can dig that, Reggie. When I was poor, all we had was just a big old thing of eggs. Because for some reason, when you scramble one egg, it's one egg of scrambled eggs. When you scramble 2 eggs, it's more than one egg. It's more than 2 eggs of scrambled eggs. And when you scramble 3 eggs, it's a lot more.
That's a feast right there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what magic causes that. Whoa.
A surprise. I came in for a moment to share a story, but I'm going to do the math for you. 1 turns to 1, 2 turns to 2.5, and 3 somehow turns to 5.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't know what the ratio is. It's the best I got.
Mathematicians have been worrying about this since Greece.
And I could still eat 5 scrambled eggs. And somewhat still be hungry, depending on what I had earlier.
I agree with you, Reggie, though. Not entirely.
Yeah, that's too many eggs. I don't think I could eat...
Exponential.
5. I don't think I could eat 5 scrambled eggs.
I'm a fatty, I could.
You're weak.
I could eat 5 hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah, that's just less egg. I'm not sure what magic causes that.
I don't know.
they're also less taste. Like hard-boiled eggs don't taste as good as scrambled eggs.
Yeah, but you make 5 hard-boiled eggs, carry them in your pocket, and on your drive, just because
I have
you're in a
trauma
rush.
surrounding hard-boiled eggs.
You have what?
You have hard-boiled
I
egg
have
trauma.
Yes, I do.
What
I have
happened?
I have hard-boiled egg PTSD. So you know that scout thing I told you about?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the OA. All we could eat was peanut butter, hard-boiled eggs, and celery sticks for like 2 days. And so,
Why?
like, it just sucked because that was part of the process. You had to suffer.
Over medium eggs are the best eggs. Over easy. Give me that. Just cover my plate in egg.
All right.
True story. I could
before-
never have too much egg.
Yeah, I'm
Before
allergic
my-
to egg, and I still eat it. Go ahead, Cody.
Before my internet gives out, I wanted to share this story. I specified cinnamon makes the best breakfast food. One of my roommates, when I was cooking a meal with him, I put him in charge of the rice. He went wild with the rice, and was throwing a lot of seasoning in there. One of those seasonings was cinnamon.
Okay.
Cinnamon does not belong on everything. Just
I-
breakfast food.
I could see it on rice.
I feel like just too much wouldn't be good, but like the right amount of rice and cinnamon, I feel like it would be a delectable little snack. Low
See-
cal, like nice little just sweet snack.
I feel I don't know how to describe it, but it was have you ever eaten a burnt French toast?
Yes.
I didn't know that was possible.
It's very
Yes.
possible.
It's very
and then,
bad.
and you can like taste the burnt cinnamon.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, so he
Um,
overcooked the cinnamon.
No,
No?
he put the cinnamon in there. He didn't overcook the cinnamon. It just because of the flavor of the rice, and I think also the pepper. It just tasted like
pepper.
burnt cinnamon rice.
Oh, I can see that.
Yes.
I bet the pepper didn't really mess with it. I think take away the pepper, add a sprinkling of salt, and it could be really good.
See if you
Don't
want
worry,
to
you have to
make.
deal with the one weird uncooked white tip. Yeah, just scrape it off. It's not bad.
If you want to make breakfast rice, one of my friends from horticulture actually gave me a recipe for it. It's like cinnamon and maple syrup with salt.
I'm
You always
cooking
add-
it the night before and just throwing it in as an afterthought. I'm not putting any maple syrup in my rice.
If I'm putting maple syrup in something, it's my oatmeal.
You know, that's avant-garde. I've never heard that before, and I'm gonna try that.
Brown sugar maple oatmeal is so good. I
I've
like
tried
to sneak
that.
peek,
That's milk toast. That's basic.
Yes, but like take
you
away the
having a
brown sugar
stroke?
and just have maple sugar. Not maple sugar.
Maple sugar.
Syrup. Maple syrup. I can't talk about maple syrup with your
Do you
oatmeal.
need,
Not
do you
too
need me
much,
to call someone?
not too little.
Are you okay?
I am not having a stroke. I'm just stupid. It is a very delicate balance between maple syrup and the oatmeal because you don't want it too sweet and too sticky. And so I would add a bit and then just continue adding to taste and consistency.
I feel like any amount of syrup you add to oatmeal is just gonna make it sticky. Because oatmeal
Yes,
itself
no,
is
Oatmeal
like,
sticky.
yeah, oatmeal
Yes,
itself
oatmeal
is
is
already
sticky, but if you don't want it, but they're two very different kinds of sticky.
I can agree with that. One's like glue. One's like
Yes.
syrup.
And the other is yes, and so you don't want too much syrup sticky to because the glue sticky, the syrup sticky actually helps take away some of the glue sticky to where it's not as stick in your mouth to where you're eating a certain way, and so it's so delicate. It's such a delicate balance, but when you get that perfect balance, it is heavenly. And then add a bit of salt.
I actually don't want a more sweet Kit Kat. I like my stuff a little bit more savory. I'm not a huge fan of sweets.
what is it? What is it?
I
Uh,
can't eat sweet.
this,
I can't eat too much sweet stuff because like I'm weird. Whenever I eat too much sweet things, the back of my throat burns. Like I can't eat milk chocolate because it burns the back of my throat. Like the most I could have is like a singular Hershey Kish. You know, Hershey Kish.
You're having problems.
you.
I have a speech impediment.
You don't.
No, I literally do.
Mm.
I went to speech therapy for it.
Well, now I'm a jerk.
I have a real speech. Yeah, like I have a like I like
Okay,
I think it's
but
like,
hold on. What is
like,
that?
it
What
was
is the
so
speech
it
impediment?
was so not relevant to this
That's
conversation.
what I thought.
It's my
You
R's. I
tried
couldn't
to
do
pull
R's.
this off. Thankfully, I was here to save the day.
To catch them is my real test. To train them. The Pokemon theme song came on the radio.
Yo, Pokemon Radio. I would have gone away with it too if it wasn't for Cody.
You would get away with a lot of things if it wasn't for me.
I'm sorry, I trust my friends.
To be fair, one of the words I did mess up was an R word that I did have to go to speech therapy for.
Hey,
So it was kind of right.
you love sweet above most taste? Huh. No, sour is my least favorite, but I really like bitter, so.
I like tart.
I'm.
Like a good like a good blackberry. Love it.
Isn't tart just like
No,
bitter?
No,
no, they're different.
they're different. Tart is like a weird mix of sour and bitter. When I say
That's what it
bitter, I mean just hard herb taste.
So here's a fun fact about
fact.
Boy Scouts. There is a mineral. Well, I don't remember what it's called, but it is the most bitter mineral in the world.
I want to eat it now. How to
So
completely relearn how to speak through speech therapy? Oh. How does that
Speech
happen?
therapy's great.
If you don't mind sharing.
Unless you were forced to do it, then it's not great.
How do you get forced to do speech therapy?
As a minor, your parents
Oh.
put you in it. You can't like legally say no. Fixing problems that aren't really there. It's a thing.
Okay.
Like the rock.
Like saying syrup? Like the rock? I want to know what rock. Cody, what rock is it?
I'm trying to find it.
I don't do it often because I'm afraid of damaging them, but I used to occasionally lick a Switch cartridge.
I used to just lick rocks.
I do that too. Did that.
I still sometimes do, if I'm being honest. I don't know what it is, but sometimes I see a rock and I'm like, I gotta lick that rock. Like there is a primal urge within me to be like, I am a 20-year-old man, but that rock has to get licked. So I lick the rock. Because I'm an adult. Who's gonna stop me? The government. I'm sorry, that's too close. That's too close.
No, that's fine because it's played off as just an intense joke. That's what are you doing, man? What are you doing licking rocks? This is why you can't say syrup.
I don't know. Sometimes they taste good, and I think that's the worst part. Sometimes like I don't regret it.
Are you sure you don't have an iron deficiency or something? That sounds like maybe an iron deficiency. Or calcium?
I think it's just like a childhood thing. Because my two sisters used to feed me like actual mud pies, and apparently like I eat a lot of it before I go. Hey, this kind of thing.
You're lucky you dodged parasites, dude.
That or my body is so robust and like just so strong it killed the parasites because I just couldn't handle it. Maybe eating the mud pies made my body strong. They used to feed me Play. I don't have great sisters. They used to feed me Play-Doh because they knew I'd eat it too. I think that's a me problem, but I'm also gonna put it on them because they were doing it. I love my family. We're great.
It sounds like it. This crab cam angle is awful. Not quite.
Do you ever lick a rock, Cody? Not currently, but just like ever in your life. You ever lick a rock?
I have.
Yeah, it's not that weird. It's just weird that you keep doing it. For a speech therapy, you managed to get by into late preschool without pronouncing any consonants. Oh. Moderately deaf. I knew someone at work that was legally deaf in one ear. Struggle to pronounce vowels alongside consonants. Interesting. I've always wondered how that sort of thing comes up.
Oh, it's Bitrex.
What is it?
So bitch Rex. It's
It's
so bitter they put it in their name.
So it's Bitrex, Bitrex, and it is the most bitter non-toxic substance that you can get.
Most bitter, not toxic, you say.
Yes.
So we can go further. I've heard
Like,
It is the
Like,
most
you don't get
bitter,
mad at
and it
me
is
for-
non-toxic. My bad.
you don't get to get mad at me. I was gonna say you don't get mad at me for licking rocks and you go, toxic bitters.
It is
Not
added
saying that
into
double standard.
antifreeze to stop children from drinking it.
Yo.
time to drink some antifreeze.
I get in trouble for licking rocks.
But yeah, that is the most bitter, like substance that we have to date.
I had the
And
most
it is
bitter
put
Xbox
in-
known to man. Sorry, go on.
Bitter Xbox.
I was making a reference to I have the oldest Xbox known to man from that Uno thing.
Oh,
I don't. It comes pre-installed on the console.
I have the oldest Xbox known to man. Heckin' shiny. Yeah, dude. Shiny Geodude.
When Geo sneezes.
but yeah.
Whoa.
So that substance is the most bitter. And as a Boy Scout, I had to drink that.
Of course.
Mm.
What merit badge was this for?
Hazing.
It wasn't for a merit badge. It was for Pipestone, which
What
is
is-
not in across the country Boy Scout thing. I have learned.
That's not.
Nope.
I was gonna say, what is pipestone?
How advanced does the hazing mafia get?
That gets bad. Hazing in the Boy Scout community gets really bad.
No, I used to be a Boy Scout. I dropped right about when Pipestone came about. I think probably because they had me do some weird stuff.
You had to get a 12 by 12 by 12 cylinder of wood that was debarked. Was and each stick could be no bigger than your thumb but no smaller than your pinky. What would then happen is you would they would use that for the fire at the rituals.
Rituals.
It was basically where you went there that you had to recite the code word from the last year, and then you would get the next code word. But the first year, they had you drink the Bitrek, which was terrible, I must say.
Bad.
Sounds like a Bitrex.
Hey, this is a family-friendly
That's getting
channel.
kind of close.
Hey,
Like, that's getting
Cody.
kinda close, man.
I thought Cody said it at first.
No, I didn't. I am the one person you probably won't have to worry about with that, because I'm a teacher.
Hey.
I already have that mode put on.
Carter's learning to be a teacher, and I do teaching.
There is a difference between doing teaching and being a teacher. Like, there really is.
Yeah, well, sometimes I have to talk to 2-year-olds.
See, 2-year-olds won't recognize it though.
I'm also teaching Karens.
See, that's different.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Consider-
teacher, that's rude.
Consider I have to analyze someone to see if I should be talking about evolution with them.
To finish off that story, you had to get the wood every year, and that's what pipestone was. It was your pipestone
Wow.
wood, and it was just the fire that
Wow.
they would. It was fuel for the fire of like where you would meet.
We love hazing. Let's go hazing.
It wasn't quite hazing.
Cody,
That is hazing.
it's hazing.
That's hazing.
No,
Like
no.
Boy Scout to Boy Scout, that's hazing.
No. That wasn't the hazing part, is what I'm trying to say.
Drinking the Bitrex was.
Yeah. But you had to do that no other year. It was only the first year.
I mean, it's still hazing. You only have
It
to
is.
haze your first year.
No, see,
That's what hazing is. You don't haze
here's
your
another
next year.
And before I actually put this, I want to make sure it is safe. So, Professor Flack, I'm going to send you the what happened, and I need you to okay it for me to talk about.
If this isn't okay, I need you to send this to me as well, please. If
This-
you don't mind.
this is worrying me considering we're talking about Boy Scouts here.
I don't. It's nothing
Oh,
too
no.
bad, but it could be considered pretty
All right.
insensitive.
All right, send it. Also, the critical hit was mean there. Deafening silence.
I'm focusing.
I'm so curious about what this is.
Me too.
To know.
All right, there we go. It's sent. It is on record.
Yeah, let's not, but definitely send that to Carter.
Okay.
Pulls up on a skateboard but crashes onto an oncoming car and causes a forest fire. How's it going, Spide Ops? Sorry to hear that about your accident.
That's quite the aggressive entrance, I must say.
Memorable.
Memorable.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't think I have a direct message with Carter, so I gotta start one.
I mean, you
Yes,
can
we
send it to the
do.
one with soup.
Oh, it
Yes,
was
we
really-
have direct messages.
Stick
Because
bug.
I'm talking about Pokemon.
Spide Ops is a weird situation because it's kind of a stick bug, but it's kind of not.
It was really far down. I talked to a lot of people about a lot of things. but yeah, that's what
Huh.
I'm not sharing.
That's
Mhm.
hazing.
That's why I wanted
Wow.
that's why I wanted to clarify that there was a different part that was hazing.
Yes, much
and
appreciated.
I wanted,
That's
your explicit consent.
Now let's
That
say
is
that is also hazing.
The Bitrex is also hazing Cody.
However,
Oh,
compared to the Bitrex, that one's a lot worse.
they did try to
Which
scare us,
words?
and they had a gummy spider,
Mm-hmm.
and they would take like the head of that spider in each group and like bite it off.
A gummy spider,
A gummy spider.
but it looks like a real spider.
Yes. Ooh.
Dude,
Ooh.
I went
Just
backpacking
dying.
once, and those guys were harder than any Scoutmaster or Boy Scout I had ever been with. One of them picked up the biggest spider to date that I've ever seen and just held it in his hand for a while. We were in one of those ponds where the fish will nibble your dead skin, and he fished up a handful of them and just ate them live. Like, Boy Scouts did not compare to these dudes. These people are wild men. And they all looked like those
Who are-
hipsters with the flannel shirts and the big beards. You blame Koi for the forest fire? It was them. I saw. Cody left to the internet. Tragic.
Their internet. I'm done. Bye-bye.
Did you ever get hazed in Boy Scouts, Carter?
I mean, yeah, not like to that degree for sure, but we still did a lot bit of hazing. You know.
Honestly, one of the big
I
reasons I
think
left you're hosting a gender reveal. It happens. I saw the craziest offered gender reveal online that I've ever seen. It was.
For me, it was like during like the ones I feel like there are probably more examples, but the ones I specifically could think of right now is like during summer camp, with new guys, they'd pour like hot sauce in your drink whenever you went up to get food. 'Cause they take like the yellow hot sauce, the red hot sauce, the green hot sauce, pour it in your drink, stir it around to where it doesn't look as to where if you just glance at it, you can't tell. Like if you looked at it, you're like, hey, there's some particles floating in the drink. And so, you know, but like they did that kind of stuff. Nothing crazy is off the top of my head. They used to tell this one story of a like a ghost story to tell like to scare the new kids. Nothing insane from right off the bats. But, still hazing. My troop, the troop I was a part of was really great.
We upgraded to the
really
phone?
did get lucky with
Awesome.
my troop.
Anyway, craziest gender reveal that I've ever seen. It was you could put gender reveal colored smoke into a Ukrainian missile if you wanted.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, Cody uses a Samsung Smart Bridge to browse stream.
It'd be like that sometimes.
This is not the Pokemon to send out against an Oddish Part 2.
I'm sorry. I just love. What were you on before? Your fridge? I don't know why, but that's just really funny to me.
Sounds like you've been tickled.
Tickled pink.
Perhaps so. I'm glad we got
Perhaps
the
so.
8-bit classics in this radio.
So glad I'm not listening to it because I don't want to hear myself on stream.
I can give you the
You know
link
how
to it.
is.
You miss Magnitude as a
Actually-
move? I don't, because I've never rolled anything below a Magnitude 6, but apparently it exists. Carter, were you the person about the question regarding high horsepower?
No.
Okay. Because I came up recently and there was another element of high horsepower I didn't mention. But to explain,
Maybe. What was it?
why would you use earthquake, or why would you use high horsepower over earthquake?
Yes, I was.
Okay. There was another reason I forgot to mention. Grassy terrain reduces the power of earthquake, but not high horsepower. So, yeah. Not that you've seen grassy terrain in one of these, but it's out there. Remember that you almost wiped on a playthrough because you used a magnitude and rolled 2 2s? That's crazy, and I also did not change that to a clear PNG yet. We'll do that right now.
No, leave him as it is. It's beautiful.
No.
Let him be funky. Let him be a funky little man.
Probably have to go to YouTube Studio. Probably under Earn Memberships. Then... Where do I to change this. You wouldn't believe. Isn't it customization? No, it's definitely not. Customize default perks, I think. Yes. And then replace image. Save and publish. Okay. Should be good now. I have... How are you guys seeing these numbers? I've never seen anything below a 6, and it's usually 8 or 9. You guys are witnessing things I've never seen. Haven't used it enough? Clearly. I've had it used against me, too. Call the game, because I actually don't know this game. For the song. For those that are listening. I don't even know the generation. What could this be? This has to be Gen 9, right? Oh, that's cheating. It's from the anime.
That's not cheating. That's part of the spell list. Not spell list, game list.
Can't really hear the music.
Media
I'll
list.
turn it up. Let me know how that is. That's a little loud. I want to turn it down one notch and then up it on OBS. And then we have to lower Carter, so Carter don't say a word, please. Okay, we've audio balanced, so let me know if Carter's too quiet. Let me know if the music is too loud.
You talk now?
Yeah.
Talk.
Yeah, just like that. Can you hear it very well now? Might be a bit too loud. Okay, I've turned it down a little bit more. Let me know. I can't hear the music when I turn it down like that because I'm turning it down specifically on the recording software's intake. How did I get this music into Leaf Green? This is on our radio. The rest of Leaf Green has no audio. Also, this song might be remixed in Leaf Green, because when you go to the Sevi Islands, get a lot of Gen 2 remix music. Or music remixed. For those that are curious, that was Sprout Tower. That was pretty easy if you played the game, though. It's got that very sort of Japanese feel to it. Call the game, because this one might not be obvious to people.
So glad I could hear.
Why you gotta be so mean to the music? Carter doesn't know what this music is from, and he can't even hear it.
Yeah, because you didn't send me the link.
Oh, I didn't know you wanted it. I didn't hear you say that.
I said yes.
Oh,
I
my
did
bad.
Say yes.
There you
No
go.
one listens to me, just like I'm back at home. I'm a middle child, man. It's rough sometimes.
I'm gonna start acting like your mean sister.
I don't think he could stream if that's the case.
In Sprout Tower in your new silver game right now? Hey.
Pokemon Blue.
Well, you can see it.
It'd be so fun. No, I can't.
Oh. Well, yeah.
I mean, it gave me a hint because it just said Pokemon Game Boy, but like I don't know what that is. There's like
Technically, this is on all
guess
3
it
games
up.
that are on the Game Boy, but. Ooh,
what can I
let's
say?
rotate.
I'm so good.
Yeah, that was a casino room.
Let me turn this down.
Woo. This one's a banger. It should be pretty easy for people. Because it sounds... Alright, you know what? Spoilers for the guesses, so... It sounds like it's through a DS speaker, but the quality is still good. There's really one game that, like, hits that level. They're kind of two, but... Gen 4 does not sound like this. Just waiting for my theme to come up. It is in there twice, technically, so... We have a higher chance. It is Route 47 and 48 from Generation 2, Soul Silver. Yeah, this is black and white. It's White Forest. It's my theme, specifically because A, it sounds really good. B, it's my childhood favorite generation, but it wasn't in the original games. However, there is a thing in game to remix the songs back to the original games, and they recreated the song in the original style with all the limitations that 8-bit had. And the current one is my intro, and then the 8-bit remix is my outro, as a sort of like nostalgia thing to it, because the song sounds very nostalgic and like sort of memory based. It's really good.
Yeah.
Like
really
that's
cool.
I wouldn't say that's where Pokemon music peaked. I would say that's where we've hit the peak, if that makes sense. Because Pokemon music has just been top tier since Generation 4. I'm just gonna move this window over so I can... Oh, come on. Really? Why'd you do that? Ugh. Oh, that's way too big. So I think it was just like that. Okay. And then just a little bit over to the left. That was annoying. Stop it. I hate Windows. Not Windows the thing. I hate the windows in Windows. How do I feel about biscuits and gravy? The only time I ever had reservations about biscuits and gravy was before my first bite. And then, never again.
I mean, that's really the way biscuits and gravy works. Is they're like, oh, this is gonna be good, and then you take a bite, like, oh my goodness, this is the tastiest thing I've ever had.
Yeah, so you'll see a lot of videos of British people being weirded out by it. But that's because biscuit and gravy mean different things in Britain. Like, it's not the same thing.
And then they eat it and they're like, holy moly, this is delicious.
Well, no, it's not because they think it's gross. It's because a different reason they think it's gross. They think it's cookies covered in, like, roux.
Yeah, like brown gravy.
Yeah, but no. First of all, they don't have sausage gravy there. Second, it's not cookies. It's biscuits. Mm.
It's more of a scone to them. Like, I'd be like
They also look at it. Hey, we're not addressing that point. But yeah, they look at it. Fish and chips? I mean, it's not exactly what I would call like a specific cultural meal, other than that's just the people that eat it very often. But it's tasty. It's, you know, fried fish and French fries.
I am a firm believer of American food being much superior to our British counterparts.
I
Due
don't.
to the cultural thing we have.
I think the only people that don't agree with you genuinely haven't tried both. Most British food is not really that good. Like, there are plenty of good ones, but we have really high quality American food that's delicious. And then we have hot dog covered in chili and cheese that is also delicious.
It is so good.
Have you seen the clip of, what is it, Prince Harry trying one for the first time? And he said, the man just kept pouring cheese on it. It was like seeing the face of God for the first time. Yeah.
True.
Yeah, it was like seeing the face of God for the first time, wasn't it? Oh, the music just got a little bit loud. I'm gonna turn that down.
Like, this got really loud, but it's a banger.
Britain sailed across the world to find spices and decided they were all bad. Actually, chicken tikka masala is a British invention.
I
Did you
know
know
there are
that?
people who argue it isn't. I know there are people who argue that it isn't, but it is.
Yeah.
The creator might be of other descent.
Nope.
But he's a British person.
It was a British dude in Britain that made it.
Yes, but culturally, his heritage is like, I'm pretty sure like his like cultural heritage is like India.
Oh. Sounds like a British food to me. In the same way that pizza is now American pizza and Italy is eating flatbreads.
And no, that's what I was gonna say. Like, and like people who say that, because it's specifically usually Americans, because they want to be like, oh, well, no. If you say chicken masala isn't, chicken tikka masala isn't British, hamburgers aren't British, pizza isn't British. So,
Yeah.
Yes. I'm like, as a historian, I just can't. You know.
I'm of the opinion that food is delicious. I don't care where it's from. Get it in my belly.
Yum yums. Yummers. I am an agreeing opinion. Food is very yummy, and I love it when it gets in my belly.
A Lao restaurant? I have no clue what cuisine Lao serves, but I want to eat it.
I had Vietnamese food for the first time pretty recently. So good.
Yeah, it's tasty. Turns out people like to eat food when it's tasty all across the world, so we make our food tasty.
It's crazy how that works.
Chicken and beef across the world taste very different. Chicken and beef in America can taste very different. It's just how you raise the animal.
Oh, excuse me.
Like, I'm not going to say that Wagyu is anything similar to what ends up at McDonald's. But I'm going to eat both. You have terrible spice tolerance. Your food journey's not as wide as you'd like it to be. I have an insane spice tolerance. And I make very good use of it.
I don't have a good spice tolerance, so I just cry, but I eat it anyway. Which probably isn't a great, like, you know, probably isn't great, but it's yummy.
Yeah. Call the generation. This one should be really easy. This is kind of like emblematic of the sound of this gen. Had a turtle burger though? Ooh. I don't see that being good at all, but I want to eat it.
It's like I want to know how because that's such an interesting meat to turn into a burger.
Yeah, because it's really chewy and tough.
Yeah, and it can be very depending on what kind of turtle. It can be extremely gamey. I want to eat it so bad.
It wasn't. Ah.
I still want to eat it.
Yeah.
I need that mouthfeel in my mouth.
Out of my way. That's a skill issue on your part. Give me that.
I'll put some cheese on it and make it yummy.
It's really chewy and tough and didn't have much flavor. You just described turtle meat.
The only reason people eat it in a stew is because it majorly tenderizes it.
And
you can add
because turtle shells are full of fat and make a delicious broth. Can't forget that part.
It's true. It's true.
Alligator is really good though. Alligator is very different from turtles. Turtles and alligators differentiated a very long time ago. I know because I can see it out of the corner of my eye, but I still couldn't tell you the generation for the song. Like, this just sounds like Wi-Fi music from Gen 4 onward.
There's specific Wi-Fi music.
Yeah. And it's not even that. This isn't even Wi-Fi music. It just sounds like it. But they're both things you don't see in most places true. Song sounds like Second Y. It's Snow Slope Run, the Glaciato Gym Challenge from Generation 9. I think the bongo going a little crazy does kind of hint at a little bit more energy. I don't think any of the other Wi-Fi sounds have any percussion, I want to say, but that's probably wrong. But yeah, this is the gym challenge music when you're racing down the slalom. What does Raticate evolve? Not Raticate. What does Paris evolve? Level 24. Honestly, to me, this sounds more like Gen 7. Last day at a gym trial is so boring. Somehow. I'm barely even paying attention to the battle. I'm losing Pokemon left and right. Okay, this one's cheating. You guys aren't gonna get this. The generation's obvious, but I want to hear what you guys think it's from. Ooh, and the song is so good. Maybe all the
Like
go on, Carter.
it sounds like it's too high quality for a game. I haven't looked at it, by the way, because I know Ken looked.
So I actually thought it was something different because I don't have enough of the like thumbnail of the album to actually like the part where they cut off looks like a different game. Well, a different piece of media. Well, that kind of spoils it. This is from the anime. But later Pokemon games will have music that sounds like this. Generation about 7-ish onward will have full orchestration, kind of like this. However, the album art for the anime cuts off in such a way that it looks like sun and moon. That little shiny swirl on the left side there, Carter, do you see that? That looks like part of the logo for Sun and Moon. Not that you would exactly know, but... Oh, this is aggressively obvious. Like, if you don't get this, you have not played the games. What, Carter?
I said if you don't get it, you're fired?
Yeah, you're fired. The song is entirely made of the game's single leitmotif that they put everywhere. It's incredibly energetic. It was in all the trailers. Oh yeah, Carter. Fun fact. The creator of Undertale actually gave the Pokemon team sound samples for most of the soundtrack for this game. He didn't compose it himself, but he helped create the music.
That's pretty cool.
Anyway, as I was saying, a little bit of a joke. Maybe the maybe all the $90 billion that the company's worth just went into making music.
Not the game.
No, not the games.
Bummer.
Even at the best of times, the games have been middling quality for an RPG. He did compose at least one full song for Swish. That's true. It was Battle Tower music, correct? But oops. For this, he just gave sound samples. They used them, but he didn't compose himself. This one's obvious to this game's obsessors, but anyone who hasn't played this game would have no clue. That description's in there mostly so that you can get it, Carter.
Oh, is it platinum?
No. Explores the sky.
Oh, I hate that. I hate you. I hate it. I hate you. I hate everything.
I'm one of the game's obsessors.
I thought you were talking about me being obsessed. I'm like, oh,
Oh, no. I'm also going to turn up the music again because it's no longer as loud. Menu theme? I was about to make fun of you, but no, I can hear that now. It's not the menu theme. This is kind of an obscure dungeon. You never really come back here. The Pokemon are found in other locations too, for the most part. And this is kind of a low point for the story a little bit. Not a low point so much, but this is Crystal Crossing. This Crystal Cave, my bad. This is where you fight Grovyle, and even if you win, he story beats you. So a lot of people kind of forget this part, but it's got that cool puzzle. But yeah, this is right between Quicksand Cave, which has that really good desert, really good theme. And what happens after this in the story? I think you go back to Mystifying Forest, right? I don't remember.
I don't play that game on a principal basis.
You don't play Mystery Dungeon at all.
Exactly. I
True.
refuse to. On a matter of principle alone.
I'm not sure what sort of principle that is, but you do you.
Principle of you being annoying.
I got Soup to play it.
Yeah, God suit. You're lucky you're getting me to play Platinum.
Hey, you have been loving it. I mean, you know, maybe we don't do some Platinum today. Maybe we don't. You know.
Maybe I never help you again, and I just start playing Platinum on my own. How about that? Maybe we do that.
How about we play some Platinum?
I like that idea. Pass the DS if we're doing that.
Not right now, but in a moment.
Okay. Oh, here you go.
We'll do it right. Maybe we get him to play a 3-person Soul Link one of these days. But I think I want him to finish Platinum so that he has at least a little bit of Pokemon experience. So Carter, context. Cody wants you to join us in a Soul Link Nuzlocke. A normal Nuzlocke, you catch the first Pokemon you see on each route. When a Pokemon faints, it is considered dead and you release it. You don't use it anymore. You don't have to release it. People put them in another box as a sort of graveyard, you know, to look back on their playing. That's fine.
They're failures?
Yes. And there are also a couple other rules that are not super relevant to the challenge, but kind of just serve to have for difficulty. A Soul Link Nuzlocke is at least 2 players. You both play through, but instead of it just being the first Pokemon you catch on each route, it's the first person one catches, and then the first Pokemon, or the first Pokemon one person catches, and then the first Pokemon that's not that Pokemon that another person catches. And they're considered tied. If either of them faints, both are considered dead and are put in the box. So you can really mess up each other by just knocking out 2 different unconnected Pokemon, and that's the end of it.
Sounds really mean.
I think it'd be really fun to play that, particularly with Cody, you, and I. I think that would get really chaotic. Why is this considered unknown track?
Don't take this the wrong way. I don't know how much fun I'd have with that.
You might have more fun than you think. Alright. Open up your DS. Ooh. Cody. Can you remind me tomorrow to get RPG Maker because something I'm gonna do every couple streams, every other stream, is practice coding instead of working on Fakemon. Wow, the DS is having a long boot up time, huh?
I am making sure I'm making sure my DS sounds good because I turn off the sound every now.
Of course.
And not every now and then. Whenever I'm not, whenever
Right.
I'm reminding. Because I'm a bad student who plays on his DS during class.
No, you're a typical student. Every student does that.
If they don't want me to play on my DS, maybe make the lecture fun, engaging.
So I open this, pop this out, and then do I have to maximize you? Is that what it was? Yes. And then we gotta switch these windows locations. You go here and get there. You stay there or something. You shrink down to here. No you don't. You go here. Here. And then you shrink down a little bit. I wish I could make this taller than it is. How's it going, Soup Can? We'll just make it bigger. You go down here. Do you guys see the vision? Going alright? You just got home from class? Fun. How did class go? Okay, that goes here. Maybe you get tucked down here. And then you... No, You go here, turn off shinies. Shrink this a bit so it actually, like, fits in there. Scoot over to the side. Nah. Scoot you here. Maybe we just do this. Actually, no, we do that. Make this a little bit bigger. And then down in that little hole there is where the drop pad will go. You're good to play, Carter.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was.
And then I'm also gonna turn off Pokemon Radio. This is one of your favorite Scarlet Valley songs? Well, I'm sorry, I just turned it off. It's a pretty good one. I don't think it's my favorite. My favorite might be the Getting Ready theme, even though I kind of made fun of it a little bit earlier. I gotta use the restroom, so I'll be back.
Okay. Chat, now that he's gone, I don't know, something.
I'm not gone yet.
What? My plan's been foiled.
I am actually going to crap that just looked up there.
Ember. Nancy, let me look at my moves I
BB.
Wow. Actually, the Ember would be nice to get rid of one of these. I'll get rid of Lear. Yeah, I don't really use status effect ones, I'll be honest. Fight me. You should be proud of them. Stand proud. You know. Fire spin. Wow, that did nothing. Everyone's IA. Oh man, I'm burned. Are the Switch remakes that good? Like, to get sad over? Or are they that bad?
They're certain.
What are you doing here?
Hi. So this is Pokemon Platinum we're playing here. There were before this Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Diamond and Pearl were good games, but were massively improved by the existence of Platinum, which made a number of changes to them that I'm not going to get into because A, I don't know all of them. B, I mean, it's just kind of pedantic at that point. But tragically,
Yes.
why did that get overtaken? There we go. The remakes, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, are remakes of Diamond and Pearl.
Hi.
Hello there.
How are you?
Um,
I'm gonna. Everyone say hi to Jim. Jim's new.
Jim's new.
How about you just keep? You just.
This kind of works. I gotta figure out a better layout.
Oh, do I get? I do. Okay. Well then. I mean, that wasn't like as much XP as I thought I was gonna get, but I wasn't expecting any XP at all.
That was weird. All right then. Let's move that here.
That was weird.
Let's go Pikachu and Eevee are similarly just serviceable. I don't think that's quite right. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl had the chance to innovate and did literally nothing other than just remake it in a new system. But Diamond but Pikachu and
Hey, that's a
Eevee were
female
like,
Pikachu.
what?
That's a female Pikachu.
Yeah.
I'm
Let's
so
go.
smart.
You're so crazy. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee weren't bad games themselves. They were artistic and in a different direction than a lot of people wanted. But they weren't bad. They were just different. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl just didn't innovate in ways that they easily could have by copying a different game. Let's put that. Put that. We should be good. What are we drawing?
Yes.
I'm like, I'm uninspired Pokemon wise.
Bane Attack is like my favorite thing ever. If someone just messes with someone being. Oh my goodness.
What is
It is. They did Volo, the Volo thing. I don't want to say because there's people in chat. The Volo thing.
Hang on. The what? Who?
I'm gonna BG3 Volo.
Oh, that Volo. See, there's a Pokemon Volo as well. So,
Well, I said Rowan to be fair.
I didn't hear Rowan.
Yeah, Rowan, X1, Volo, and now
Yep.
they're mad. It seems that are being dramatic. you know how they are.
Start fleshing out the one we made last time. Just have your fingers crossed. The FDA will be really good in an active improvement for my story. Me too. Honestly, I need to get RPG Maker. I need to get RPG Maker, and that's what I need to be doing. You know what I mean? I need to actually start on things.
I love Feint Attack. Have I mentioned that before? I love Feint Attack.
You've not.
It's very good.
You get that feeling? Facts.
That feeling?
Ugh.
Wow, that was a lot of XP.
Yeah, it's based on health and level. It's weird. Got him. Got him. Like, I could draw maps, but no one wants to see that.
I feel like... Oh no.
What do you feel like?
Rapidash, that's that one from, you know, that thing.
What?
Rapidash, you know, that one pony from My Little Pony that's fast.
Rainbow Dash?
Yeah, I was trying to make a joke.
I think Rapidash predates Rainbow Dash.
I was trying to make a joke.
It was very funny.
Thanks. Your pity laughs mean everything to me.
What if there was a Campbell's Noodle Soup Pokemon? Or Campbell's SpaghettiOs
I
Pokemon?
think that might be my favorite Pokemon. I think I might get rid of Rotom.
Why would you get rid of Brotom?
I don't know. I just like... I want to try out other ones, and like...
Do it.
Spiritomb is just a better ghost type.
No. But, that's not... Honestly, I encourage you to try the Pokemon, so swap them out.
I'll do that next time I get to a shop. How dare I? Is that a response to me switching out Brotom?
I think so.
Well, I mean, listen, I love Brotom, but Jim doing really good. I really like Jim. But oh, sheesh.
Oh, I don't know, man. Spiritomb is a different ghost type, very different role. This is a casual playthrough. He clicks damage buttons. Cacturn!
Out there, Cacturn. I don't know why, but I feel like he had a deep set. I feel like he had like one of those, like, you know.
He's a desert bandit.
Oh look, a multi-hit move. What type is this?
Grass Dark.
Oh,
Bleh. Bleh.
do you not like that combination?
No, I'm not sure what to draw. I don't know what to do. I need to download
Oh,
RPG Maker, but I want to do that right now because I don't know what that entails.
yeah. Have fun, you know, dealing with this Brash Dark. Flame Wheel.
Technically, the starters don't even have evolutions yet, but I don't even know where to start with those. What about chat? Chat, what should I do? Draw the map.
Oh wow, that was like so not worth it. Okay.
What item?
Super repel.
Yeah, it was not very worth it. Draw girly. Do the map. Legendary Pokemon. Ah! A legendary Pokemon that's a girly map. Has a bow, so you know it's a woman. And it's a legendary, so legs.
I'm gonna take those side ups.
Okay. Legendary Pokemon, girly, or map? Not soup. Carter, what do you think?
Map.
I have like a prototype map drawn out in my car. It's not too bad.
What is that?
That's a Meryl. Alright, legendary Pokemon are girly. I could do character designs, but I'd draw some...
it's a rain setter!
No. Rain just happened to fall.
That's kind of funny. Shadow Stain.
I could do people, but I'm really bad at drawing people. I guess it's legendary Pokemon.
Why do we even listen to what I say anymore?
I have a map in the car, like a very prototype map.
Then go get it.
No, it's... I have to go get it.
I have to get up.
Yeah.
I have to get up.
So, I was gonna have 4 legendaries based on native myths. 1 or 2 others. I don't even know what the story of this is, so let's figure out that as well while we're doing this. See, early environmentalism movement. I think more so it's just kind of set in that period and you happen to be one of those individuals. I don't know if the story's necessarily based off it, but maybe it could be. Because Eternatus is kind of like an energy crisis Pokemon, yeah?
No, I was sealed in.
No, that prevents you from using any moves that you two share.
But then we don't share House Sneak.
True. There's not really a singular enemy of the environmentalism movement. An oily plastic Pokemon will be too on the nose and kind of goofy, you know?
He's so goofy. Looks like you're a dark type.
No.
What is it then?
Rock and Steel.
Rock and Storm.
Rock and Stone. I mean, the legendaries don't have to be related to the big bads. That's not the case in Generation 1. Or 2. Wow, it's the case in every other Pokemon game. I mean, kinda not Gen 9, but kinda. Could do a villain based on a specific Pokemon type. Well, that's true. Villain group obsessed with fairy type sounds very fun. Fairy type Mafia, because fairies in real life and in some Pokemon are pranksters, of course, right? You know, they're like mischievous, they're thievy. What about Mafia, huh? That could be fun. Thinking poison for pollution. It feels too on the nose. You know what I mean? Like Plus, a lot of villain teams already do poison. But okay, so with the 4 legends I have planned, there was going to be one based on the creation myths, destruction myths, purification and corruption myths of Native American culture. I know what I was going to do for creation and corruption, because those ones are incredibly obvious. But for destruction, the opposite of creation, very often the coyote that represents creation myths in Native American culture is fighting an amorphous black blob. I could do something like that, and it could be a poison type.
Ooh, poison dart.
Poison dart could be good. And one villain team could be seeking... Well, I guess they wouldn't necessarily be seeking it. But there could be kind of 2 villain teams, because that sometimes happens. Generation 9 had a little bit, Generation 8 had a little bit. Gen 3, duh.
Oh no, it used a fighting type move on a ghost type. Oh crap, I forgot it was also dart.
Nope, it would be immune, but it used Foresight to be able to hit you.
Ah, interesting. Well, I didn't realize it traveled over, because the last one used it.
Yep, it's a status applied to a Pokemon.
Interesting.
Electric using the Pokemon as an energy source. Am I PETA? Fairy type Mafia. Poison type polluters. Electric. I don't need the word
It's
type here.
super effective against fighting.
Fighting is not... Fire or fighting is not super effective against them. I'm too lazy to erase, so I'm just deleting all the way back. Fairy Mafia. Poison. Polluters. Electric. Pokemon abusers.
Oh dang.
Is this during the Industrial Era? It will be just after. So, timeline of America. 1600s. Now. Let's see, that's it. Ooh, hang on. See these lines at the top? We're going to use these. So, 2000, 1600. So, right about here. Wait, no. Right about here is revolution. Right around here is a surprising amount of human history. Civil War. End of pirates.
We're defeated. What?
Power of defeated giants infuses this plate.
Did the dark one have a? Did the dark type have a thing like that?
All plates have them, or all types have them. These are the plates that, basically,
Nice.
they're little bits of tools that the Pokemon God used to create the universe.
I remember you explaining that. I just can't remember if the dark type had a.
Industrial Revolution. Westward Expansion. and Cowboys. Then, from about 1900 till, well, technically kind of now, but we're going to call the end of the environmentalism movement probably about 75. Actually, the revolution will be here, but it will be this time frame. Sorry about now. And the reason I'm calling it at 1975 is because not too much legislation is made between now and then. Like, improvements have been made a great deal, but not a crazy amount of legislation, not like during this period. So, 1900, 1975. Mostly around this, which is going to be about 1900 to 1945. Because 1900 is when everything really kicked off with the establishment of natural parks and setting aside of land for a great deal of things. 1945 is Ada Leopold, about 1960s is Silent Springs. It's kind of that era. What are we using Pokemon to supply energy? They want to destroy the plants causing pollution, so they seek the destruction legendary. Why would they want to destroy the plants though? I guess I don't need a villain with, like, intelligent motives, but, well, I do. I do need a villain with intelligent motives. I just don't need one with, like, relatable motives. Power plant. Oh! That could be something. That actually ties into my actual environmentalist opinions to an extent.
What do you mean I'm having trouble?
Is he?
I think I'm doing fine. It's because I'm... Is it because I'm not being super yappy? I'm just not being yappy.
Abra.
I want this.
Want to be somewhat edgy Pokedex is a thing? I'm not even sure how I would use that.
Ah, no Pokemon are fine.
But
or
that
maybe I don't get this. Okay.
There goes Abra. There's an item way up there.
I was said, no. Way up where? Ooh, shockwave.
Top of the grass.
I was gonna go that way anyway, so okay.
There it is.
I don't want you.
Anyway, how this relates to my environmental opinions so you guys don't think I'm like a turbo radical. If we have environment over here and factories over here, we'll do like that. And people around here, this will be people color. We have now separated the factories from damaging the environment, though suffer the brunt of their effects ourselves. So,
HP up.
factories would cause problems for this area, keeping here fine. So, in this case, even though these people are using renewable energy that is clean for the environment, though is questionable and dubious with the Pokemon themselves, even if they're paid well, they'd be destroying power plants that cause pollution, but cause issues themselves in different ways. I think it's good.
I like that.
Hydro. Solar. Wind. Geothermal. Am I forgetting? Tidal, technically, but that's hydro. It's not, but you know. Just electric types.
I don't like that.
You don't like Lickitung?
No.
Maybe like his evolution, Licky.
Understand how much you should appreciate me, Flack. Understand.
What other renewable energies are there? Wood. Licky is horrible. Don't insult my boy.
I know, I agree with Koi Cat. Licky's horrible.
You haven't even seen Licky. You've only seen Lickitung.
I don't want to see Licky.
There's nothing wrong with Licky.
I don't know. I don't like Licky.
Can't believe you don't like Licky. You haven't even seen him yet.
Maybe Licky.
You are doing the thing that the British people do with the biscuits and gravy. They see the biscuits and gravy and they're like, oh, gross. But you haven't even seen the biscuits and gravy. You haven't even seen the Licky.
Oh, cool. A double battle.
Hey, look,
But
a double
I have
battle.
2 Pokemon. I have 2 Pokemon.
Oh, maybe Cody was right. Maybe you are not doing well.
Oh, I'm screwed.
Carter is having trouble.
Oh, I'm so donezo. I am donezo for sure.
Oh, I don't know. I'm actually not a huge fan of Licky. I'm just razzing Carter. And poor Koi Cat. Licky is the Pokemon you show people to keep them from getting into Pokemon. If I saw Licky, I'm getting into Pokemon.
I hate you, Rosalia.
I had a really cool idea where each of the 4 legendaries would come about in really intense weather that would like try to deter you. There goes the start of Doom. Yeah, possibly. This is quite a big run from one spot to another, like one Pokemon Center.
You're kidding me.
You should focus down Pokemon so it ends up being a 2v1.
I don't know. I just feel like Kate's gonna end up being my goat here. Ooh,
Hey,
let's
attack boost.
go, Janice. Janice basically full HP thanks to leftovers. One of my best moves I've ever done is giving her leftovers.
Yep. Take a Pokemon with leftovers, it's over.
And that hit. Oh no, it's like a
Lickitung will be weak to Rock Smash.
Ooh, no, please. Okay.
Careful of Lick. Facts.
can live with that. I can live with that.
I thought it'd be fun to have a bunch of coyotes that were like a squawkabilly situation, where it was 4 different forms of coyotes based on wherever they are. Because coyotes are everywhere, dude. Coyotes are all over.
I know I might want to save heals for the gym, but like I'm just trying to survive this one battle.
Like dealing in SV? Yeah.
I don't need. I don't. I don't-
They're more on this route? No, I'm pretty sure this is the last fight.
I think that's gonna be the Decade. Yeah. Okay.
Janice solos.
I think Janice can still.
Attack
Because
race.
it's a 1v1. Attack race? No, that's okay. That's okay. But hey, leftovers heal.
Lefties.
And a level up. And a level up. We like that. We like that.
I'm sorry, I wasn't familiar with your game.
Dude, Janice is just built different. And not very effective. Nice, nice. We love to see. We love to see. And that is pretty good. Janice, you are my goat. Every time I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll switch Janice out soon. I never switch Janice out soon. Just Janice never deserves to get that switch out.
Janice goes crazy.
Janice is that goat. And Janice got that dog in her. And with the attack raise, see, Janice is built different.
Do you want a Pokemon that represents each of these types of energy? No, that sounds kind of dumb. Pokemon that would be good suppliers of it, though.
Grand? Holy moly.
Yeah, dude, those were ace trainers.
Cody, I don't know what you're talking about. Janice was with us. Nothing could have been bad. Nah. Janice solos after that.
Medical places to the right, and then up. No, back there. Back down. It was up the stairs. Evolutions but Coyote? I think that gets too
Ooh.
close.
I kind of like that.
I almost want to, but I wonder if that would get into the territory of copyright. I already don't know what the line is. And we have the lizard, but that doesn't mean we can't undo the lizard. I didn't draw anything for the lizard other than like a vague lizard shape. I drew that.
Okay, what are we feeling to replace our good old Rotom?
Can you go to the route to the south? Maybe catch something new.
But we need something on the team for now, at the very least.
Who do you think you would like out of this bunch? Nope.
Garchomp. I try. Let's try a Scyther.
Okay.
My go.
No Umbreon, apparently.
Like, I don't like Umbreon.
You don't like Umbreon?
I put like I got her. I grinded like 6 or 7 levels for her, and I just did not like it. Like I just did not enjoy playing with it. Like I promise, I gave a good college effort.
A good old college try is not all the effort in the world. A good old college try is, oh, it didn't work. What's my favorite evolution?
I put in effort.
Carter, is your screen maximized? Because it sounds weird.
It's just been doing that a little bit. It's a mysterious meteor. What can I do with those?
When you get the Pokemon Deoxys, you can change its forms at these.
How do I get Deoxys?
Catching it.
Where do I?
An event, usually.
Okay. On this perfect version of Platinum.
I don't know, but we're not catching it just yet. We're going to save that one for a while. If you find it, go ahead and try, but...
Okay, so my hearing is it's really strong.
Yes. Oh my goodness, something's weird about the... Did you change the window size at all?
No, like it's still the
Like,
same old
not
size.
not this particular instance, but in previous instances recently.
No.
Okay. That's weird.
How do I change the window size on the DS?
No, I was talking about something else. I was talking about Discord.
Ah, see, that's my bad.
Because sometimes when you change window size, it saves for later.
Oh, cool. It's a water type.
Nope. Someone else is the gym leader.
Oh.
So, in the story of the coyote, the monster, he's got a mouth that sucks in everything. And coyote usually stops it.
Oh, it's a fighting type gym.
And he's got a generic body shape, I'm pretty sure. Because in some stories, he does have a butt. That is how... I think that's how Porcupine got its quills. But I could be wrong. So it could be like a muck with 4 legs, you know what I mean? Gym puzzle? I don't like this gym puzzle very much. Mainly because it just takes so long to kick him. Go to the side. The other side. The other side. I see why they removed gym puzzles.
I was stuck in the animation.
The other side.
I am going to fight. Just like I'm about to fight this guy. Maybe.
Oh,
Oh, thought I could have gotten it. Almost. Gotta be quicker than that. Jim.
What with the lecture types being the villains, what types for gyms are we thinking? Here, so we got electric for the villains. The 4 legendaries, the coyote was going to be fairy. Blob monster was going to be poison dark, but maybe just poison, but maybe just dark. Dual type gyms? No. I've thought about theme gyms instead. Like, it's not bug type, it's bug. You know what I mean? Because I think those have real cool potential. Creation. I don't know what that was gonna end up being. Or not creation, purification. But I know corruption was gonna be ice because it was gonna be a Wendigo.
Well then.
Honestly, maybe this is
Cypher.
maybe it's just psychic. I know.
Maybe Cypher's my goat here.
Scyther is the goat.
Am I gonna psychic? Am I gonna not? Am I gonna be that guy for I forget that Scyther is the goat again, like I did season 1?
I think so.
But I haven't forgotten my goat Tornadus this season.
Now, what about defensive fighting type? Nah, what about normal?
All you want. Let me attack.
Steel.
Oh, it's so close.
Legendaries. Villain. Gyms.
He's in the way. I can't.
You have to leave the gym and go back. Okay, alright. Something's weird. Something is weird here.
I can make the thing smaller again.
Well, it has to be
smaller
the exact
again.
resolution is the issue, not like...
I don't know.
Hey, is there a way to restore default window size? Why does Discord rob my mouse sometimes? Restore default window size.
There's a reset, but I don't know what that would do.
Nope.
No? Okay. Config. Oh, I found it.
Cool.
Okay. I set it to 1. Nothing changed, but you know. Maybe that'll make a difference.
Maybe there's like a fraction of a change?
Yeah, because I mean, I did make it bigger before, and so maybe I just think it's the exact size it needed.
Well, it's not been glitching, so... Looks like you got pranked.
What am I supposed to be doing here, man?
You got pranked. You have to you have to get to the gym leader.
Yeah, how do I get to the...
So, leave the gym. Go back in.
I hate this puzzle.
Puzzle's not bad. Alright. So punch that punching bag.
I know other side. Okay.
And then go around. I'm pretty sure you can just go over the stairs. There you go. So, alright, for the gyms, let's do themes. Like, what specific themes do we have? We could do fire or steel for industrial. I think steel makes more sense. grass for logging and forestry.
What do you mean the ice gym puzzle?
Honestly, I think the ice gym puzzle is harder in a different way, so maybe Carter gets it there. Ground geothermal? Yeah. Well, I'm trying to go for trying to go for industries, professions, fields, things like that. Not so much the energy. But ground could work for some sort of excavation. Honestly, I'm having fun watching Carter solve this. That's why I'm not talking too much. Anyway, so. Oh, it got really laggy there for some reason. Water could be fishing. Fire.
That thing you are?
Mm-hmm. You're almost there. You're almost there. Yeah!
I hate this puzzle.
Kick it again. This puzzle's so easy. Kick it again. Kick it again. Oh, well, that works too. Ground could be construction. Ooh, what if fire was show business or something? Like Broadway. Vegas. / Broadway.
Awesome.
/ Hollywood. When I think America, I do not think blacksmithing. But I might make that rock.
I could think like, wait,
What?
mining. Okay, I'm just throwing that.
I think Janice isn't gonna like happen in this gym. Kate and Monferno probably clean up pretty good though.
I think Dragon Ridge. 40 base.
normal or fairy for Broadway. I think that's almost too predictable. Plus, oh, fairy's not up in there. That's right.
This is funny.
Yeah, kinda. This would have happened in the campaign eventually.
Yeah, would have.
Hey, do you see the top notch on Garchomp's or on Gebite's dorsal fin there?
Mhm.
That means it's a boy. I know about that one.
Well, if I kept it in, it was gonna kill me.
Surprised didn't do Force Pummel again.
Oh, that is just awesome. So yeah.
I'm thrilled by the battle. Hopefully this burns. Ooh. Whoa, throw! Not enough of a throw. But a throw all the same.
It doesn't burn. I think I get it. I think I get it.
Yeah, it doesn't burn. That was only a 10% chance. Force Palm's a 30% chance, to be fair. What other types are there? Dark. What could dark be?
Stupid puzzle again. Yay!
I love that Clean War emote.
Let's get some heals and stuff.
Gangsters? It'd be weird for them to have a sanctioned gym. Flying could be aviation. No. Not because it's not, just because, ugh. You know? They're businessmen? You know what? Fine.
Where's a Pokemon?
You just came from it. Oh, Pokemart. This place actually has a department store instead of Pokemart. Giovanni, a no mob boss, was a gym leader. It is also heavily implied that the corruption ran deep in the system, and on top of that, you know, well, he wasn't a no mob boss. He was an unknown mob boss. That's not what that is.
What is that?
Rock climb.
Where's the department store?
It's the big building with the umbrellas on the top. There's a whole lot of shopping to be done in here.
It's my favorite thing, a shopping session.
Woo! You are talking to the receptionist. There we go. Oh, is that what it was? I thought Giovanni was known to be a gym leader. They didn't know that he was part of it. That's just a receptionist again. The other people are selling stuff down there.
There's too much salad.
Here, okay, so
Ooh.
first of all, there are TMs here. Second of all, back out, just real quick. And then go check the number up to the right by the elevator.
3.
Check it. That's not the...
I.
Food and produce, trainer zone. Did you read those?
I'm looking. Yes.
Okay,
Next up. I don't remember. Pokedollars and goods. TM zone. I don't need
What are you
that.
looking for?
I'm just looking through. I don't know.
You barely showed up for his gym, so everyone's like, oh, okay. So these two people do sell TMs. These are, of course, really good, but they're also really pricey. You can afford 2, though, which is kind of impressive. Hyper Beam is not good. Oh. Oh, the connection. That was
Man,
weird.
I don't know.
I don't even know if that was on you. Connected, reconnecting. That's on me, actually. Oh, my signal's getting bad. Ooh. Dolls.
I need dolls.
Oh my goodness, my signal's awful. What is happening? No dropped frames? How? What? That's so weird.
Oh, is that all I can get here is the counter?
Bro, there are other people to talk to.
I thought I talked to her. I thought I talked to the middle one. I didn't realize I talked to the other. Like,
Also, this theme is jiving.
where's Pokeball? What do you think should be under? Let's look. Food and produce. Nah. Trainer zone. I feel like it'd be under trainer zone.
Well, that
Oh,
says
wait,
1F.
Yeah, and I thought we were on floor 1. I'm fighting you.
Once you figure out how to reach me.
Oh look, another ball.
Hey! Mail!
I'm assuming mail is useless to me.
No. Mail, you can write letters on it, give it to a Pokemon, and then trade it to your friends to send them messages very efficiently. And
Uh,
mail
Very
is an account
important.
item, so mail is immune to knockoff and trick and switcheroo.
I'm gonna get a couple of revives. Get to it. And I'll get one. I'll get one Ultra Ball just for fun.
I guess flying aviation, even though it's kind of boring. What about Bird Sanctuary? No, that has some... That's questionable. Why is a Bird Sanctuary fighting with bird Pokemon? How'd that happen? Could be a mountaineering club. Explorers. Scouts! Boy Scouts.
Oh no! Fun fact: the scouting program itself actually originated in Lit,
Cool.
BSA.
I didn't know that.
Hmm?
Well, ground's construction. Well, what if rock was construction? And then rock / ground is mountaineering. What about a historian club of ghost Pokemon? That could be kind of cute.
And that could add.
So, 1, 2, 3. How many types? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm missing 3 types. Geologist for rock, that also works. Bug is a type I'm missing. I don't want to use bug though. Fighting is the type I'm missing. What is the 3rd type I'm missing? Normal, grass, water, fire, fighting, flying, electric. I wasn't even counting these. Police or army? Maybe. Dragon. Dragon's the type I'm missing. Dragon aviation. Haha, that's cool. Do I have to make an Aeromorph Pokemon now that I've said that?
Yes.
I can't believe myself.
Shame, shame, shame.
We'll do a question mark because I'm going to put all the types and ideas for him. Bug. I don't even know. You don't really theme a bug gym, do you? You just have bugs. I'm not doing a bug gym anyway. If I could be an underground fight club, what else could fighting be? This could be the police or army. Police. Kitchen for bug. I'm reporting you to the health code company people. This could be mountaineering. So, Drag 1's way too cool. That's getting an asterisk. Dark is neat. I'm not giving him an asterisk though. Steel gets an asterisk. Grass gets an asterisk. Water and fire, those are kind of defaults. That's 5. Historian Club's a neat idea, but I think it has sort of like asynchronicity with its typing. We'll go for dark. We'll go for ground. Oh, I didn't actually get something for fairy. Well, I like the idea of fire being Vegas, because it's a very out there type, you know? It's like Fairy's not necessarily that. What would I do for fairy instead, though? The only fairy type I have planned is, no, nothing. It was a fairy type, but it's not anymore.
Are you kidding me?
That's tragic. Put your 1 HPs in chat.
I'm gonna be so sad.
Fighting could be athletes? Oh, duh.
Haven't played the real football.
Sports.
Wait, wow. Congrats, Jim. You don't deserve it. You stole Scyther's kill.
Please focus energy. What would I do for fairy, though? The only fairy type I have planned is the pseudo-legendary, and it was going to be a Wolverine. But I don't have anything beyond that.
Ah, super effective critical. It hurts, doesn't it?
You really showed him. Bakery? It's also, yeah, that's basic.
No, I'll keep Lucario.
Honestly, doesn't need to happen. Do I like the idea of sports? Like a gym setting. Sports / YMCA.
Aha,
Yeah, sure.
Crit.
Oops.
I thought it woke up. That's my bad. It's fine. It's still fast asleep.
Dream Eater, very cool move.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, but I'm lost. Maybe would it be?
Hit him with the sneak attack. Or shadow sneak.
Yeah, Shadow Sneak.
Sneak attack.
It's not very effective, but it doesn't really.
Woo!
What's this?
Drain Punch. Alright. Go heal your Pokemon. Rival battle.
Do you think any of my Pokemon would be good with Drain Punch? Like, it would be worth it to put it on?
Monferno.
And I think Monferno is going to be a staple of the team throughout the entire run.
That's the only reason I suggested him.
Never mind. Literally
Infernape.
none of my people can...
I'm pretty sure Infernape learns it, but maybe not Monferno.
Okay. I'm going to start leveling because I think he
The
levels up at level 35.
the next level cap is what's that guy called? Crasher Wake. Is levels 33, 34, and 37. Don't worry, I know the screen's messed up. There we go. Carter, I wanted you to save.
Oh. You just said heal.
I said
I'm
heal
putting
and then save.
I did not hear say.
Battling some plasma grunts here. They're doing something nefarious.
I'm gonna fight something.
1 HP.
Did it really just use metronome? It's somehow. Congrats. Your metronome usage. I know it can be a gamble. Trust me. I'm using metronome, Klefki. The fairy.
Klefki's not
Donkey.
here yet.
Don't tell me it does it. Please don't say it just did it. Oh my goodness, how many times is it gonna hit? 5?
Yeah, dude. He's got the accuracy. Snore. Team Galactic is up to something. All right. Thank you all for tuning in. We've been going for almost 3 hours now, so I figured it's a good stopping point. Got some good progress on gyms, at least. I will definitely remember to get the coding program downloaded, and by that I mean Cody will definitely remember and will tell me. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh yeah.
Have a wonderful day. Later.